My name is Matthew Brimmer, and I am a student with digital crafts. Toby is actually my instructor. A little bit about myself. I graduated from Kennesaw State in 2014 with a degree in biochemistry. So how I'm here is still a mystery, even to me. But 5 months ago, I could not code a single thing. I always wanted to get into coding. It's something I always wanted to learn. But I really had no idea where to start. It probably took me a half hour to write this simple little hello world function. So I had a lot of anxiety because I was out there on the web. I was trying to find out where to start, what to do, and everybody had an opinion. Everybody had a resource. Everybody said, well, go to Code Academy. Go to this free coding school. Do this, do that. What language do I learn? I didn't know what the difference between Java and JavaScript was. So I didn't really know where to start. But I came across an article by a gentleman from MIT, and he recommended to not learn a language. Don't just learn to code, learn to program, and really build on fundamentals. I think Ryan kind of touched on that in our first talk. So that's really where I wanted to get started. So I got a book, a textbook, called Python 3, An Introduction to Computer Science. And I started going through it, and I really got into it. I got really excited about it. And then I decided, I really want to pursue this a lot more. And so I started seeking out coding schools. I really wanted to attend a coding school due to the immersive nature that they provide. So I looked at all the code schools in Atlanta. I looked at some on the West Coast, looked at one in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I really settled on digital crafts. And I liked the time frame. It was 16 weeks, all day. We learned a lot of different technologies. And they really stressed to me that they were going to teach me fundamentals, and I was really going to learn how to program, not just learn the different technologies. So a day for me starts at about 6 a.m., make the trek down to Buckhead. We usually do a lecture or we code a project. Then we'll usually do some kind of fundamental programming. Recently, Toby's had us doing object-oriented programming. I really had a breakthrough on Friday with that. I had no clue what it was a couple weeks ago. It was total chaos. But he started teaching us Python, and I really had a breakthrough with that. So really building on those fundamentals is something that I really liked about the immersive style. Plus, I'm simultaneously getting all of those technologies that I need to enter the workforce. So one of the problems with code schools that the industry talks about is that the graduates come out with a lot of different technologies. They can do a lot of stuff, they can build projects, but they really don't have the foundation that they need or the computer science theories that they would expect someone to solve a lot higher level problems. So if you're a beginner, my kind of approach has been to try to merge these two thoughts. I really try to focus on learning algorithms, computational theory, understanding how the languages work. You know, if I didn't have a sort method or an array.length, what would I do? So understanding these things is really fundamental on top of learning these different technologies and languages. So one of the reasons, one of the things that I want to stress for me is keeping the trajectory high. So it's not really where I start or where any developer starts, it's where they end up. And it's about maintaining this trajectory. So I started down here at 0, but I tried to stay humble and try to maintain that trajectory. And I think any programmer, if they ever reach a point where they flatline, you may find yourself having been a great programmer, but maybe just an average programmer a couple years from now. The industry changes so fast. Got to maintain that trajectory. I think the struggle for any newbie or code school graduate or anything like that is to keep learning, to maintain that high trajectory that's going to propel you into a really good career. And that's all I have today.